we're back at it. This is the Tahiti Pro Chopo. Round 4, Heat 4. Connor O'Leary from Australia. Jeremy Flores representing France. And Italo Ferreira flying the Brazilian flag in the lineup. Chris Cote here with Pete Mel. This is the last heat of the day, potentially. Jeremy Flores, one of the winningest, one of the best win average here in Tahiti. We're going to start with Italo Ferreira, who's looking fired up after watching Medina and Yago in that last heat. Does not want to be in the same position as Yago Dora, who played catch-up for most of that 40-minute heat, as you see Italo.
You look here at Italo, again wanting to get the early start. Found a wave that had a bit of scoring opportunity out on the face, and he loads up on the rail. I love this cutback. All the way around, tags it on the way back. That's a true roundhouse cutback.
Yeah, the start is gonna be surfing.
And when will you be watching this heat to see you're going to be going up against?
I don't know. I as I said, I already surfed against like the three of them, and they are really gnarly.
You know, this has been no walk in the park for Medina, and he got a front row seat to Jeremy Flores on a smoker.
And this is exactly what Jeremy was talking about in his earlier heats. It comes down to that best wave. There's been one or two a heat. There wasn't any in the heat before. This one, a gem, and he surfed it so well, speeding through both sections with ease, going, yeah, I don't need no maneuvers. That was enough to get a good number.
These are the best surfers in the world, and they're so ready for when this place gets crazy. Gabriel Medina is saying, yeah, it's small out there. That is the wave of most of our lifetimes right there. A long, draining barrel, solid 4-footer.
On Gabriel Medina, how he says, the strategy doesn't change much against a three-man heat or a one-man heat. I think throughout the heat, it changes a little bit.
Here's a quick backup score. Jeremy Flores, 2 big backside hooks, going vertical on that second turn.
But the plan is the same in the beginning of the heat. It just may change a little bit in regards to how you play priority to finish in second. Nice work there from Jeremy. Just going to back up the 8-point ride with a quick 3.5. As you watch the replay here, smaller wave, but he's been surfing really well on the face. I mean, his tube riding is impeccable, but his ability on the face on the backhand, he's producing numbers with maneuvers too. You know, those opportunities with the barrel. He's been gifted a few of those waves, and he has executed, no mistakes.
And as expected, you know, his track record here speaks for itself. There's Jeremy again. So now on his third wave, goes down on his second turn there. Score comes through on his previous effort, a 3.6. Tahiti, things have a way of really cleaning up. As you see, Flores again reveling in the conditions that have held strong all day. Beautiful open face carve, Jeremy Flores. And now it just looks like he's having fun as he gets a final turn. Clean exit.
Let's take a look at it.
1, 2, 3.
Again, you know, Italo too deep for it. Connor says, no, thanks. I need a better quality wave. Beautiful first turn there where he drifts the fins, but this one here where he goes just straight up into it. Right here. You know, and fins tomahawking out the back.
Well, second place here would be easy to come by for either one of these surfers, with Jeremy Flores just up again, hammering away. This wave just draining off down the line, offering up these perfect little sections. That'll be his 5th wave ridden. Most likely won't improve on that 5.6, but he's just, you know, again, that was more of a spirit hack.
He's been surfing really well on the face. I mean, looks like the equipment on point. I mean, it's got the ability to hold the rail through his carves and then get the release on those vertical snap.
Has the most events here surfed in the field. Italo Ferreira now answering back up into the lip. Oh, big float.
Gosh, every time I feel cringe just with the hamstring. You're just like, no. Oh, okay.
He came down hard from about 4 feet up. Nice floater. Gets that air off the float into the flats. And he's about to get pounded here by that wave.
Interesting, you watch the technique of the punch through, it's important, but diving deep as we watch the replay here, big float. I mean, that was crazy, and in his mind he's like, oh, I better plant this. The carving snap to float. I mean, this is exactly what Italo needs to do, is start surfing for second place.
Sitting on a pair of 4s now, a 4.33 and a 4.23. Here we go. Could this be The second magic wave in this heat. Connor O'Leary comes flying out of a tube onto the open face, pulls out. A beautiful tube ride. You see the sun coming down from the side, making this a real golden hour situation.
Looking at a tide switch, a pretty substantial tide switch now. It's getting lower tide. And look at this, the waves starting to suck off the bottom. Beautiful with that sunlight. Completely disappearing from view, and the exit is clean as can be. Take a look at it from the drone angle. Into it, climbs over that foam ball, into that next section, climbs again over the foam ball. No cutty though. He's like, nah, no need. I feel like there's enough just in this barrel, which I believe is going to be the second best number for sure in this heat.
That'll help him in his hopes for requalification. And here he goes. They're just obviously looking for a backup score here. Blows the tail on that first turn. Arcing snap for Connor O'Leary. 2 quickies, he's out.
Be a pretty good number.
Well, the score came through for Connor O'Leary. It's a big one, an 8.17.
Oh, I matched
that
Jeremy
nicely
Flores.
threaded tube. So what was it about that tube that was equal with Jeremy Flores? Manage his speed and get out cleanly. Same score nonetheless, and that puts Italo Ferreira now in a tough spot. He's stalling for a tube through this mid portion of the wave. He'll come out. Never one to hold back. Throws one big hack. Pulls out, but out the back again. Jeremy Flores driving through yet another tube. Gets on the open face. Beautiful carve. Straight back into the lip. Flores now in his 6th wave ridden.
Jeremy's feeling it.
He's having a ball.
He is feeling it, you know, and he's so well-rounded in his ability on the back end, but in the tube riding, that I feel like he's going to be a tough one to beat here. He's going to be adding points to his total, and a lot of this is due to that skill of parking himself in the pit and speed control. He knew the pace of the wave, and he just stayed right at the same speed, was able to exit, and then get some maneuvers done as well. Oh, look, here's somebody off to the side. It's Italo.
Italo Ferreira quickly tucking into a tight pocket there, and he goes over the falls. Gets lipped, goes down, 11:45 to go. Italo, things are just not going his way. Italo, 8:40 to go. Trying to get things rolling. Goes to the air. Gets the front 3. Now he's back in this critical inside section, just trying to find something. One quick snap, get out of there. He says, don't tell me what to do. Just so well done, but just not a lot after it.
Well, I think it's the first air we've seen since the injury from him, right? I mean, he does pull it off clean on the first move.
He doesn't look injured.
No, he doesn't.
He's not acting like it. Now that was wild right there.
It's interesting because, I mean, you think about the innovation progression, and that's the thing. You got to go high in order to really produce the number. And I keep having to tell myself that because, you know, the judges are in tune. Get 4 points. I mean, feels a little low with 4.3, but
wow. Connor O'Leary was looking for a 2.8. He got hung out to dry, or hung out to get wet, too deep. And here's the opportunity that Italo has been waiting for. Needing a 6.51, stalling on the takeoff, hunting the ramp, goes to the air, gets the front 3, nicely done for Italo. Is able to finish the attack. Now we're talking, was that the 6.51?
So a bit more difficult. The transition was a little bit different, a little bit steeper. Let's see again right here. We get to take a look.
I love the
he
stall
knows what
on
he's
the
going
takeoff.
for. He did almost go for the grab, didn't quite get it, and he got another maneuver in as well.
That's going to be close.
Oh, and look at Connor's watching. At that point, you're like,
he knew what to expect right there. He knew what was going to happen.
And again, one more time to see if he even gets the grab. Slow it down. Nope.
It's a pinch. Little pinch.
Little tippy tap. A full rotation, and he's going to go for it again.
He wants more.
Oh, watch out. Watch out.
Careful.
Oh, my gosh.
How does he do it? Italo Ferreira again.
So like you said, we're waiting for 2 numbers from Italo, and, you know, did Connor improve with that last wave? I mean, the first arc was pretty good. Take a look at this last air. You know, in comparison, that was a much tougher landing. I mean, literally out into the flats, backward.
Somehow pulled off 32 seconds on the clock now. Connor O'Leary trying to get rid of a 2.8. Gets hung up between turns. And he's got to throw caution to the wind here, this inside.
Nose of his board, risking everything.
Well, the score comes in for the first big air from Italo Ferreira, the air combo, 7.07.
So this needs to be a 3.37.
I like the last turn was pretty good.
Crazy finish.
And Jeremy Flores, just another 2. Why not?
Things go your way. They keep going your way.
Connor O'Leary now reef
We're going to sit
dancing.
this one out.
This is what a way to finish. Watch.
Waiting for last on blue.
Yeah, he knows it.
The title race stays on for Italo Ferreira.